What's up guys, Sebi here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to make this awesome replica face shell for Spider-Man Homecoming, or any face shell you want to make, any Spider-Man face shell. So let's do it. So to start off with your face shell, what we have to do is we have to make a vacuum former. What the vacuum former is it is a table, a box that is airtight, and it plugs into a shop vac. And when you turn the shop vac on, it has holes at the top, and so it just sucks in all this stuff. You take a mold of your face shell that you want, and then you take a super hot piece of plastic and you put it over, and it forms to your mold, and then you cut it right out and you have a plastic shell once it dries. And then you can add magnets and holes and everything like that, and you have yourself a face shell. This is how the pros do it, such as T-Jack FX, McLean Krager, a bunch of like super good prop makers out there use this method to make their face shells. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it at home. So first, what we're going to need to do is talk about all the materials and what you guys are going to need. A full list of the materials will be in the description below.
Look at that. Boom.
It's 1/4 inch board with holes in it by 1 inch. And then we got this 1/2 inch just flat board for the bottom of the box. So we are at Home Depot right now. We're getting all of the materials to make the Vacuuform machine. It's basically just a box with holes on the top, and it's like airtight. It's not that hard to make, so yeah. You take the bottom 1/2 inch piece and you put in walls. To attach the walls, use wood glue and screws. Fill up any cracks in the wood with wood glue. Finally, add the wood sheet with holes on top, and you've got a box. You also want to make sure you have a hole to fit your shop vac into, and then make sure it's tight. You should have a box with the bottom piece just flat, normal, and then you have these walls that are used using wood glue and screws, and then you have the top with the holes. And make sure to seal off in the inside before you put the top piece on. Use liquid nails and make sure this thing is airtight. Now that your machine is done, you're going to want to use clay and sculpt your Spider-Man mask. Make sure it has spots for the lenses, it has a nose shape, everything, it's nice and smooth. It can be from any rendition of Spider-Man, such as the comics, or be modeled after a specific movie type. Make sure to smooth everything out as best as you can, because little finger marks and things like that will come in your final shell when you form it. So now I have got the sculpt done. It's got a pretty decent nose shape to it. It's got the eyes in there and looks pretty good. So now we're gonna wait for this clay to dry, and then I'll sand it down to make everything nice and smooth. So use sandpaper, smooth everything out, make it nice and smooth. This is supposed to be a little bumpy. That's how it is in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, so I left it like that. Then what you're gonna do is, I did mine on a mannequin head, so we carved out this right here. Then we took a drill and drilled some holes right here. Because these are indents, when the hot plastic goes on, you want it to suck into these indents so the frames are flush with the shell. Next, we're gonna have to make this wooden frame, which is gonna house your plastic sheet, and it'll go in your oven when you heat up your plastic. It's in 2 pieces, and the top screws onto the bottom, so it sandwiches. Okay, so we got these Lowe's yardsticks, and we glued them together to make a strong, firm frame. And then we took these screws and we put them on either side. And so you're gonna take your plastic sheet and put it on top, and then you're gonna have to drill holes so the plastic fits inside of these little screws. And then you make a top piece as well that'll fit right onto the screws. And so it'll sandwich the plastic, so the plastic is in the middle. And then you take these and you screw them on top, so it's nice and tight. And then we took some hangers, we put them right there, and you hang this in your oven. Make sure that your frame fits into your oven, otherwise it'll stick out and that will not be good. So make sure it is small enough to fit into your oven. Next, trace your frame and plastic onto your vacuum forming table with a marker in the middle. Then add duct tape all around the edges to seal it off and make it airtight. It should look like this when you're done. Then add weather stripping on the inside to outline so it's nice and airtight. Got the oven heating up. We have got the sculpt mold right there. We got the plastic. Everything is set and ready to go. When the plastic gets heat up, it will droop down. So put a baking sheet in your oven under it so it doesn't get your oven dirty. Time for 5 minutes. Okay. We used an X-Acto knife to cut out the plastic, but you can use any rotary tool or saw. It'll be much easier. So I just used my Dremel and made some eye holes. Now I'm going to mark where I need to put some ventilation holes. So here is the shell now. I added a bunch of ventilation holes by drilling into it. And then I have the eye holes here. And then I got all of that. I sanded it down because there were some wrinkles in there. And then I got some magnets, some neodymium magnets. And I super glued those to the inside. Right here, right here, and right here. And then I took these frames from a toy mask. And then I put some magnets in there. Super glue, so now they magnetize onto the shell. You have yourself a face shell. These were from my Infinity War video. They're rubber and they came from this Spider-Man Homecoming toy. And I made a half shell using the toy, but I don't like the half shell. This is so much better, but I just use these lenses because they're movie accurate and they look good. But you can make your frames out of plastic or whatever. If you guys want to see a new tutorial for good lenses, comment down below and leave a like. Okay guys, so I have my Infinity War Spider-Man costume on as seen in my last video. Here's a sneak peek at what it looks like now. It has gold puff paint all across it. It has a dark red web lines everywhere, so it's nice and shiny and looks metal. So I'm doing the gold right here and it just looks super good. And so that's just a sneak peek. But I have the mask here and I have the face shell. So what you do, you take the face shell, the shell, then you adjust everything, make sure it looks right, put the eyes on, make sure they fit, and you have yourself a Spider-Man mask. And it looks really good with the face shell, and it gives your face a nice shape and a nice nose shape as well, and you can breathe, and it works with any mask. Well guys, that is the tutorial on how to make a plastic face shell like the pros do. This was super fun to make. If you guys have any questions at all, anything I didn't cover, please comment down below. There will be a full item list in the description as well as a couple reference videos for more tips on vacuum forming. And yeah, so just leave comments, questions, anything like that. And now you guys should have a sweet Spider-Man face shell. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for the support lately. We have over 4,500 subscribers. It's insane. My Infinity War video blew up and has almost 1 million views at the time of this recording. It's insane. So thank you guys so much for that. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed. Share with your friends. Subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces, Spider-Man is out. Don't forget to stay creative.